Hello and welcome to my pajama party here in the early morning hours. It's 3:57 a.m. here. Oh, I've got sound on. Let's mute that. There we go. Hello, Gia. I see you're here with us this morning. Oh, it's too early to be doing this, but this is the most quiet time in my house, so I figured it would be a good time to stream. I probably should turn the volume down. It was so loud last time when I played back the audio. Let's turn it down just a little. So, we'll sit here and chat for a little bit, see if anybody shows up. Gia's here, like I said. Give everybody else a chance to filter in if they're coming in, and then we'll get productive. And I'll drink my coffee. Oh, Gia says here at 7 p.m. Well, then, good evening. No, it's 4 a.m. here. It's too early. Too early. But like I said, it's the most quiet time in this house. Gia said I love your animation. Yeah, that's it's a Steam game. It's called Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. I absolutely love it. It's so fun to customize it. Um, yeah, he's like a raccoon, I think. But yeah, they're spirits, and you have to find them, and then they can work with you. Good morning, Tanya. Nice to see you here. I'm glad to have people here. I didn't know if anybody'd show up this early in the morning. Well, it's early for me. I know it's later for you guys. But the Spirit City app is so fun, and you can do. It has sounds, it has music, it has like you can have ambiance, you can have like fireplace sounds, you can have thunder, you can have really anything. So if you need audio distraction while you're trying to be productive, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm glad y'all joined my stream. Nice to see you all. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna hang out for 2 hours, and then after my stream, Laura Nettles is going to be on. There is a link in the description for the playlist for the rest of the Writers Coven Stream-a-thon. There's also a Google Doc, so you can just see who's coming up and what they're doing. Um, yeah, it's Spirit City. Spirit? I can type, really. Lo-fi sessions. There you go. Gia said, Beth, are you not going to be sleepy or are you a night owl? I will be sleepy. I did actually go to bed. I had thought about staying up all night, but I have insomnia, so I only sleep like 5 hours of sleep at night. I did actually get like 3.5 hours last night, so I might need a nap later today. But it's Sunday here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. If I get tired, I'm gonna take a nap. I feel all right. I feel better than I thought I would. I'm not as tired, and I've got my coffee, and I've got some water. I got a bottle of water, and I've got my Hello Kitty cup with my coffee in it, so that'll keep me awake. Um, I see Nina's here. Hi, Nina. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you. Nina said, I'm still working on making lunch, so I will be lurking for a bit. Okay, enjoy your lunch. Like I said, we're gonna get started here in a few minutes, just letting people trickle in, and then we'll get actually started. being productive. I probably won't get anything done. I'm going to probably do my email because I don't think my brain can be creative at this time of day. I don't know. I might try. I'll see what my brain tells me. It'll say, no, we can't write a story this early. I'm editing though, and so it's not as creative intensive, I guess. I don't like editing though. Editing's not fun. Why do we have to edit our work? Why can't we just let it go? Let it go. Let it have all the errors. Gia said I could barely be creative at any time of day. I hear ya. Some days it's a struggle. That creativity is a fickle thing. I have to laugh or I'll cry. Relatable. Relatable. We can all relate to that. We've all had our days, I'm sure. Okay, 2 more minutes. Let's talk for 2 more minutes. So, what are you all working on when you get to working? Mine is my vampire romance. Heavy on the romance, light on the vampire. Um, I feel so bad because I say it's a vampire romance, and we have these other people in our groups who are writing on actual vampire stories, and they are very vampire-y stories. Mine's a romance. It's not a vampire. It's the vampire part is more, oh, they're hot. Let's let's bite, right? Yeah. So I hate to call it a vampire romance. A romance with vampires, I guess. It's funny. Uh, you do what you do, I guess. I need to figure out the delay. There's a delay between when I talk and when it goes to YouTube. Is it because I use my phone? Gia said I'd love to read your vampire romance. Well, it was going to be released this year, but I didn't edit it in time, so it'll probably be next year. And I might need another beta reader, so send me a DM on Instagram or Discord. I'm on Discord. I need to link my Discord. I'll probably be working on thinking of drafting. Again, relatable. That's so relatable. I've got like 4 other projects I could be drafting, but I want to get this book published, so I've got to do the editing. And editing is my worst nightmare. I hate editing. Okay, guys, it is 5 after the hour. Let's go ahead and get into this session, and we will um, try to get stuff done for the next 40 minutes. Tanya said trying to open a coconut, then lunch, honestly. Opening a coconut's hard. I've never been able to successfully open a coconut. So I also have to have somebody else do it because I don't eat coconuts that often. Oh, Gia said I'm a polisher. I edit as I go. I can't do that. I have to just get it all out of my head, and then when it's all done, I go back and do a major edit. So, okay, let's get this started. Start session, 40 minutes. And I'll be back to chat with you guys in 40 minutes. Okay, that's the end of our 40-minute session. What'd you do? How'd you get along there? I had my cat here for a bit. I've drank most of my coffee. I probably should drink my water. Um, I didn't get any writing done. I knew I wouldn't. I didn't even try. So we'll save that for the next sprint. I what did I do? I talked to Gia. I um am I on? I am on. Um I caught up on some emails and I drank coffee because it's early in the morning. I actually feel better than I thought I would this early. I am not a morning person, though my bestie is trying to make me be a morning person because he's a morning person. He's not here though. You'd think he'd be here if he's a morning person, but he actually works nights. Well, evenings, third shift, 3 to 11, whatever. Um, so did y'all get anything done? How'd that sprint go for you? What else did I do? I did email. Mostly what I did was email. Tanya said, I ate a quick lunch and now have to run around some more in the kitchen to prepare and pack food. What are you packing food for? You going somewhere, Tanya? Are you going to do exciting things? Have a nice adventure? Tanya said, you're a trooper, especially if mornings aren't for you. It's just really actually was when it's the quietest time in this house, everyone else in the household is sound asleep. So I knew I wouldn't have interruptions except for the cat. And so it makes sense to be up this early. And yeah. Nina said, food is still in the oven. I started outlining, hoping to get my 90-day novel book outline done today and also start drafting it. Ooh, exciting. What's your novel about? What genre? What are you writing? Gia said, I'm going on an adventure, Hobbit sometime. Okay, nice. I love adventures. Oh, I see what you say. Yeah, yeah, going on an adventure. Tanya said, going to visit Grandma, sort of a goodbye since I'm moving soon. Oh, that's kind of bittersweet, huh? Where are you moving to? I mean, you don't have to dox yourself. Are you moving far away? Are you moving a short distance away? Are you? Tanya says, I have so many food allergies and stuff, so I have to bring my own food. Yeah, that's a challenge. That can be a real challenge if you've got food allergies. Thankfully, I've never had that. I did have one of my children was allergic to tree nuts and strawberries when they were like a toddler, but they grew out of it, thankfully. So we don't have any food allergies at this point. I thought about doing the 90-day novel book thing challenge, but I need to get this current whip edited. I need to get it edited so I can publish it. And I don't think editing works well for most challenges because word counts fluctuate so much when you're editing. You take away, you add, you take away. And so sometimes you have a negative balance at the end of the day. So, yeah. I, I don't do challenges as much when I'm editing. Gia said, Beth, can I ask you how many children do you have and are they supportive of your writing? I have three pretty much grown children. My daughter will be 21 in November, and I have twin 17-year-old boys. Um, my daughter has helped me with my writing, with like story ideas. I wrote Sakura Dreams was her book. It's a non-spicy romance, and she picked all the details and everything. So yeah, she's supportive. My boys, they're boys. They don't care what mom does, but they'll be 18 in March, and they graduate in June. So actually, the end of May. It is like the last day of May, and Tanya said, "Yeah, it's 7 hours away, so pretty far." Yeah, 7 hours is a distance, but still sometimes doable for visits, I would think. So that's not a whole like country away. And Nina said, "A Wicked inspired sapphic fantasy book." Oh, I want to read that. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I love Wicked. I love the movie. I love the original Wizard of Oz story. I've not seen the Broadway play or read the book. I did read like the prequel to the Wicked book, but yeah. Gia said that's adorable. I mean, they're basically all adults, but still. Yeah, all my kids are grown. I'm old and have old kids. That's, that's why I'm trying to figure out what I want for my future because they're in charge of their future now, right? They are the ones making their choices. So I need to make choices for me now. And that's hard. It's hard to become an empty nester when they eventually decide to move out. So yeah, it's great. It's great having grown kids. They're good kids. I don't know. I'm just not my you're as your kids grow up to adulthood, your role as mom changes because they technically don't need you as much as they did when they were children. Gia said, "Do you write full time or do you plan on doing something else?" I can write full time. I still have to take care of the household because nobody else cooks in this house or cleans. That's that's another great thing with adult children. You'd think they'd help. No, they don't. Um, I have a part-time job that just for spending money, but I'm trying to get the book publishing to be like a full-time thing. Problem is I'm not selling any books, so I have to figure out marketing. Marketing sucks. I am not a salesperson, and you kind of have to be to sell your brand and your books. So, yeah. I'm hoping that one day, my books will be able to support my lifestyle. We'll see. We'll see. I've only been publishing for 2, 3 years. I released my first book in 2023, then I released one in 2024, and then I released one this year. So I'm planning to do like at least one book a year. I thought I could do two, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Gia said marketing is a hard one. It is. Marketing is the hardest part. I can write a book anytime, anywhere. I can edit a book. I hate it, but I can do it. Marketing, not so much. I'm trying to figure out TikTok. I'm trying to figure out Instagram and YouTube. And it's like, yeah, no, I don't know. I've got to get my website improved. I've got to get my Substack. I stopped posting on my Substack. I need to get back to doing that. That's probably my goal for the rest of this year is to get Substack better or to decide if Substack is the way I want to go or if I want to switch that to like my own website as a blog or do email um, marketing, email list. I don't know what I'm saying. Too early. Okay, we're almost done with our break. So there we are. I'm going to go ahead and start the next session. And, well, it's already started. But, yeah, so we've got 40 minutes. There we go. Now we have sound again. There's our sprint done and our last sprint for this live stream. And we're going to move this out of the way. And that went pretty well. I actually went through a couple sessions and got, um, what was I saying? I got 119 words in the positive. It's so hard to get positive word counts when you are editing. So, um, we have about 23 minutes before we end the stream, so we'll just chat or I'll end early. I don't know. Coming up next is Laura Nettles. She's doing a live stream, I think, with Leah or Leah. Leah is her name, I think. Ugh, I'm so bad with names. But they're coming up next in 22 minutes. I guess we could have made that sprint a little longer, but that's fine. So I'm feeling better about my project and getting back into it. I've been struggling to get into the editing, but that's my normal resistance to editing. I don't like editing. I just don't. So, um, how'd your guys' sprint go? What'd you guys do? Oh, I'm tired. This was fun. I need to do this more often. I probably need to start like with just a monthly live stream and then see if I want to do weekly or bi-weekly. Nina said, I outlined a tiny bit and had food. The outlining is a struggle, unfortunately. I don't outline. I'm a pantser. I do not plot. I do not plan. I have done reverse outlining, and for my one project, I did outline it. I don't know that it helped. It was still basically just how I work. So, but yeah, I can't outline. Tanya said, preparing food and washing dishes, trying to think about a question in my project, but I didn't get far in that regard. Well, yeah, but at least we're thinking about it, so that's good. It's good to brainstorm even if nothing really comes of it, because then it'll be in your brain, and when the time comes, it'll pop up and give you the answers you're looking for. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. Let's see, it's Sunday here, so I'll have to probably do some cleaning. I'll have to do some cooking. I have to cook dinner. I haven't decided what I'm cooking for dinner. Oh, okay. I've got a few hours. That'll be it, though. Nina said, my outlines are very bare bones. I need them or I get lost. I used to be a complete pantser and I wish I still was. Yeah, I've tried outlining and I can't. I could do bare bones because, well, that's basically how my stories start. I have a synopsis of what I want, like basic characters, basic ending, basic, but I don't call it an outline. I guess it could be considered an outline. It's just usually just like a paragraph or two that says, okay, this is what I want to write this about. So, yeah, that's the most I do as a complete pantser. It's I know some people are like, how do you do it? I'm like, I don't know. It's just how my brain works. My brain is not that organized. And it's funny because I am a planner in my day-to-day life. I plan everything. I plan everything. But when it comes to my writing, I can't plan it. It just doesn't work. which is weird. Isn't that weird? It has to be weird. But yeah, it's. I wonder why that is. Why would I be a planner in my everyday, all day life? And then with writing, it's just not. I guess it's because it's a creative thing. It's just that's how my creativity flows. My creativity doesn't like to be reined into to an outline. Nina said the outline is currently about 4K long, but that is long for me. Most of it is planning the magic school the characters are at for half the book. Well, okay. World building would need to be planned. If I did a lot of world building, um, yeah, that would make sense. I don't do a lot of world building. I write mostly romance, contemporary romance, so there's not a lot of world building going on. So that would probably make a difference. Like I said, with my one project, it is a Medusa retelling, and I did do an outline for that, and I need to work on my world building a little bit more. Nina, no, but that is me. I'm not a planner in my everyday life, but I outline my books. See, we're the opposites. That's funny. I have to plan because I have some memory issues, and if I don't plan stuff, it doesn't happen. Tanya said, I mean, do you enjoy planning? Because maybe you need the break from it. I do enjoy planning. I'm obsessed with planning. My channel started as a uh, planner channel. I did planner spreads and my weekly plan with me and all that stuff. I do enjoy planning, love and enjoy planning. So no, it's I don't know. I'm just weird. That's it. I'm just weird. I've always been different. So, you know. Oh, I've got a lot to do today, and I don't want to do it. I'll probably just game for a couple hours. I need to play, let's say, every morning I play Fallout 76, so I'll do that once my bestie wakes up. He didn't make it to my stream. I'm kind of sad. And then I'll probably clean house, and then I will at some point plan what we're having for dinner. I don't know, what should I make for dinner? I have to cook. We had barbecued chicken last night. I don't know. Oh, Emma. Hi, Emma. How are you? Nice to see you. Don't forget to boop the like button, everyone. Thank you, Emma. That's so sweet. Glad you could show up for a few minutes. We're almost done. I'm probably going to stop here in a little bit. I've got 15 more minutes, but I've run out of things to say. I should have made that sprint longer. Nina said, I also use my chapter outlines as a guide so my ADHD brain can see exactly how far I am and how much I have left. Yeah, I've heard that's how a lot of people do it. Um, I think Evelyn does like that. She does bullet points of what she wants to write. And, as she writes it, she fills in those bullet points. Something like that. I think she was saying that. She's very outliner, planner when it comes to her writing. This has been such a fun weekend of streaming, and I really think I'm going to start doing this on a regular basis because it's fun and it's something new for my channel, I guess. Not usually, I probably won't do early mornings like this though, but it's been nice to have you all in my chat, so maybe I will do early. Maybe not quite as early. It's almost 6 here, so that's not too bad. I'm up most mornings by 6 anyway, so it's been fun. We'll see what Evelyn plans any other stream-a-thons in the future. Maybe she'll do one for Christmas. We'll have a holiday themed stream. Stream-a-thon. I don't know. This was fun. I love Halloween, so it was fun to do the whole thing. The whole get to decorate my room and everything for Halloween. And Evelyn streams. Oh my gosh, if you've not watched Evelyn streams, she did a Shrek, Lord Farquaad. She did a stream as him, and she did one as Gru, and they are so fun. You need to really go watch the replay of those because she kept in character the whole time. It was amazing. It was so fun seeing her act like that. It was amazing. I'm so impressed. And her skills with OBS are amazing. I really think she needs to do some tutorials so I can learn how to do some of the stuff she does, like pop up the chat messages and stuff that people do like on StreamYard. Evelyn can do that and she uses OBS like I do. So I need her to teach me her ways, her magic stream ways. Yeah. I'm I'm good at the basics of at least I got my timer on, I got my layout, my camera, I figured that out. But it's it's another skill I have to learn. Tanya said, "Thank you for the stream, Beth. You do need to do more of them." Thank you. It's been so fun having everybody to talk to. It has been fun. So I will plan out some streams. I think I'll start with, like I said, monthly. And then once I get in the habit of doing monthly, I might add a second one. And then maybe I'll get to where I do a weekly live stream, um, just to get to talk to everybody and hang out. I need to figure out why there's a delay. There's like a 5 to 10 second delay. So I need to figure that out. It might be because I'm using my phone and I need to invest in a webcam. So that might work better. I think. I think. I really think it's the phone. The phone doesn't, it's harder for the phone to transmit directly. That, yeah. Sorry about that. So let's see. Laura Nettles coming up next in 10 minutes. Um, for those that are interested, the app I use is called Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions for the little avatar and scene that I have in the timer. Um, Nina said, "Thank you for the sprints." You're welcome. Glad you got some work done and glad you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's been nice having you all here. It's so nice. And you're people in different time zones, so I don't get to talk to you as much. So I think I might do at least once a month, I'll do an early morning like this, just so I can get this crowd here hanging out with me. Because y'all are awesome. And then I'll do a midday one maybe. I don't know. This will take more planning. See, more planning to figure out what I'm doing. It's fun. Fun. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream now because I'm getting kind of weird. I have nothing else to say. I should have made that last sprint a little bit longer, but that's fine. Y'all were awesome. It was great to talk to everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.